What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
Now here's Teague. Middleton can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now Rondo. 6 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now here's Bradley. Middleton left side. Pulls up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Kuzma. Over Middleton. Kuzma can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Teague. And it's Carter missing.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And here's LeVert. Pass to Covington. Clock at 6. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Kuzma. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Right side favors. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you love to see Derek Favors get these high-quality looks on the interior. How incredibly patient is this guy down on the block?
Now here's Teague. Middleton for 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. Phoenix on defense. Kuzma with it. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Teague, trailing by 2. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Well, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
And one thing that's been plaguing the Suns for years, undisciplined play.
Greg, I think that shows up most typically in your bottom of the league in turnovers and personal fouls, both categories 7 years running. When you're at a competitive disadvantage in terms of talent and experience, you can't afford to make those mistakes.
And here is Teague after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. Outside, Green. Here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 2 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Orlando leading by 3. Now Rondo. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Bradley with some nice D. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And here's LeVert. Nails it from the high post.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Outside Teague. Pass to Carter. And Teague has it in the corner. From 18 feet away. And that one hits back iron. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And the coaching carousel in Orlando for a few years has now become a point of stability.
Greg, there is no doubt Steve Clifford has done an amazing job in such a very short window of time. And that's after overcoming his own individual health concerns that forced him to take a 20-game leave of absence. What an incredible turnaround for the team and for Cliff himself.
Magic leading by 5. Now here's Smart. Pass to Harrell. And here's LeVert. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time for Middleton. Harrell with it. It's stolen by Carter. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Here's Smart. Pass to LeVert. Here's Covington. White covering. Back to LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Now here's Middleton. Shoots over Covington. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Floats it up there for Harrell. Stolen by Jeff Teague. Middleton with it. Now Covington defending. Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
You hear these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the helper. Help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case, but it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And the shot is good. Middleton's got 5 now.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the strings.
Here's Anthony. Brooks with no one around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Harrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bamba. And now the Suns, a fast break. Teague's got the ball. In the corner, Bamba with it. Covington with the steal. Brooks with it. Picked up by Teague. Right side, Smart. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Outside Teague. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the Magic making a change here. .130 left to play here in the first.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Now here's White. Pass to Carter. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. Bamba. The shot comes out, and Orlando the other way now. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Pass to Lee. Brooks on the double team. That shot wide open.
Well, you love that Courtney Lee, a tremendous shooter, is willing to give it up when he sees a guy open. That's good stuff.
Anthony taking his time here. Offensive rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Korkmaz. Here's White. Here's Bamba. Ariza with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Magic, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Magic leading by 3. Pass to Brooks. Back to Smart. Now Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Courtney Lee.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory, can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use. You're right.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's White. Stolen by Smart. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Magic leading by 7. Shots good by Anthony.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Suns call time.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Suns trail by 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Middleton outside. Outside, Green. At the elbow, Lee. Over Brooks. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Now here's Anthony. 10-point lead. This their biggest. Just 3 to shoot. Over Green. Anthony can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And they pick up 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Anthony. Trying to get open is Brooks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
And the first one drops. Break for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Now here's Teague. Middleton for 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And it's 8 points for Chris Middleton. Now here's Rondo. Brooks outside. And here is Harrell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Bradley. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here is Harrell. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Teague with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
You know, Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
So both teams making some changes here. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Brooks. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And following this, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. On the basket by Jones.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. Here's Covington. Another shot. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Now here's Rondo. Oh, Kuzma's in position. And here comes the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Outs Rondo. Pass to Favors. From 8. Good on the bucket. Favors has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Middleton outside. From downtown. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Magic making a switch here. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Shot clock at 6. And Favors has it in the corner. Fade away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 6. Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Covington wide open. He fires. Another miss by Orlando.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
.146 left in the second quarter. Outside Bradley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the point line. Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Now here's Bazemore. For Covington. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Bazemore. Carter pulls it in.
We didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. He is usually a tremendous finisher.
.50 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Korkmaz. From deep. Kuzma pulls it in.
Terrific closeout there to challenge 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Right wing. Up top, Covington. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target with the open look.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Suns call time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Nine seconds left in the first half. Outside Anthony. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Carmelo Anthony. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed. During the half. Magic leading by 4. And here's Bazemore. No points in the game yet for him. Left side favors. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 4. Korkmaz. It's tipped. Ariza with it. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Now Anthony. Over Carter. Anthony's shot is off. Lee outside. Carter outside. Here's Korkmaz. Rebounded by Anthony. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And the Magic, those franchises that's still looking for its first title.
And Greg, they've been to the NBA Finals twice, but boy, did they run up against two of the all-time great individual closers in history. 1995, Hakeem Olajuwon says no to the Magic. 2009, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, says, no, sir, I'm getting another championship.
They need a buck big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. Over Favors. And the shot is long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
To the right side. Bazemore for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Medu. Off target from outside.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. Anthony's got.
You know, his whole career from Syracuse to the NBA, Melo has always been dynamite in the mid-range.
Back to White. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ariza outside. Pass to Favors. Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Lee with the ball. Back to White. And stolen by Favors. And here's Bazemore. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Off target with his 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
There's the 3. Anthony missing again.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
For Phoenix, they look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Misses the three.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Korkmaz. And the Suns miss again.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Time to call. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, the Suns, of course, have the league's longest playoff drought. 9 straight seasons of going on vacation early. And think about it, that's despite picking at the top of the draft year after year.
Both teams will make substitutions. Orlando by 9. And doors for the Suns going forward. It can't help that they play in the always difficult Western Conference.
That's right. The Western Conference is so strong at the top, and it's strong at the bottom as well. You know, you think about it, teams that didn't make the playoffs last year, Dallas, Sacramento, Minnesota, all of those teams are on the upswing. So how do the Suns eventually climb that ladder?
Now, here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Middleton outside. Takes the three. Brooks grabs the board.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Down low. And Harrell slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Teague. The Magic getting the bucket. Outside Bradley. 4 on the clock. Over Harrell. Bradley can't get it to go. Magic leading by 11. To the wing right side. Harrell down low. 8 points for him.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Middleton outside. Over Ariza. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down low.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Harrell. No good. Great D that time from Middleton. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first game. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Outside Teague. And the rejection by Harrell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The drive by Rondo. It's stolen by Green. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Magic.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
It's Ariza on the wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Middleton outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Pass to Brooks. Now Rondo. Harrell with it. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Yep, it counts. Harrell's got 12 in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And so Orlando again turning it over.
And that's just a risky play to make Eve like that. Not worth it.
From deep three-point range. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Phoenix has possession. 15-point game. Now T. Pass to Middleton. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Rondo.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Rondo to the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was there.
Timeout call, the Suns.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down now.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. And Teague's got the ball here for Phoenix. Down by 15. Middleton on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, Jeff Teague's such a good distributor. Always keeps his eyes up, surveys the floor, and gets it where it needs to go.
Now here's Rondo. To the paint. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got his first basket.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Middleton inside the three-point line. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Harrell. Brooks with it. Puts up a three. It's good from long range. And the Magic lead by 16.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Middleton with it. It's stolen. No. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Teague inside the line. He can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Ariza.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
Suns trail by 18. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Middleton outside. And he drops that one in. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now here's Rondo. From deep, Brooks. Green with the rebound. Now here's Teague. Outside, White. Pass to Bamba. Back to White. Shoots it up. Nails the wide open jump shot.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And here's Rondo. And there's the call. It's going to be an early screen.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Suns trail by 14. Here's T. Middleton on the wing. It's stolen by Rondo. Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass, dunks it down.
I tell you, Rondo sees it all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing.
Now here's Bamba. Over Harrell. Phoenix no good that time either. Rondo with it. And stolen by White. And now the Suns a fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brooks outside. Outside Favors. In the corner, Smart with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by White. Here's Middleton. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. 16 points for Chris Middleton.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now Kuzma. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Middleton. Lays it up off the glass. Middleton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, and it took terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Kuzma. Tries again. Tries yet again. The shake. And then Favors with the dunk.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Now here's Teague. Middleton outside. Over Favors. That one off the back iron and out. Magic leading by 12. Here's Kuzma. Count the basket.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Now T. Pass to White. Brooks on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Suns now. Middleton left side. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Kuzma outside. Five to shoot. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Favors. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Suns trail by 14. Here's Bradley. It's Carter, high post. Back to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Lee gets the bucket.
Remarkable speed by Lee. Really gets his shot up quickly.
Kuzma outside.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Favors. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, what a phenomenal timing sense from Derek Favors. Flushes back the miss with ease.
Now here's Bradley. Defended by Covington. Pass to Carter. Here's Caruso. And here's Bradley. Guarded by Smart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .111 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Favors. Outside Covington. Clock at 4. Here's Anthony. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being from Montrezl Harrell.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. It was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what